Playing today we're gonna be doing another story time. I think that was my mom. I'm not really sure.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't.
Today we're going to be making up another story. Hopefully this one's a little better because the last one I'm not too sure about. So Jaden, what should we make it about today?
What about zigzags and patterns?
Zigzags and patterns? How about we tell a story about a maze? Those usually are pretty entertaining.
Yeah.
Is it a maze?
Maybe it should be one with traps.
Traps?
Yeah, we've done those stories before, I remember.
So what's the character's name that's in the story?
My name.
Jaden? No, we did that in the last story. How about his name is
I got a perfect one.
What?
His name is Bob.
I was actually going to say Bob.
Wow. His name is Bob.
And Bob is a camel.
No, Bob is a monkey.
He's a monkey. Okay.
Yes,
all right.
monkey.
Bob the monkey.
Bob
Are you going first or am I going first?
You're going first.
I always have to go first. All right. So Bob the monkey was a pretty cool monkey. He liked to play Minecraft a lot, and he liked to
his favorite food
run
was
around
strawberries.
outside and climb up trees and eat bananas, and occasionally he would have a nice strawberry.
Yeah.
Well, Bob, one day when he was playing Minecraft all day and he just turned into a little Minecraft zombie, his parents made him go outside so he can get some fresh air. So he climbed up a tree, and then he saw a strawberry up in the tree, but little did he know it was a booby trap. And so he went to go touch the strawberry, and then a big hole opened in the floor, and he fell in there. He just kept going. It was like, ah, and then he went away. And then he landed at the bottom of the pit. And he was trapped. He didn't know how to get out. And he saw a light switch. But it wasn't the kind that you flick. It was like the kind that you pull, like a real old one. And so he pulled it, and there was a little light. Next thing you know, he's in a maze. Go.
And then he's like, okay. There's 3 ways to go. Am I going to go this way, that way, or that way? So he tries going that way, but whenever he goes over there, there's a dead end. And then there's a wall behind him now. Now he can't get out. And then something appears behind him, and he was like, uh-oh. There's a giant monster behind me. That's not good. And then the maze somehow turned into a jungle. But the vines got cut off because the maze knew that he was a monkey. Instead of vines, there were snakes as vines. So that was kind of not... Yeah, your turn.
So we went from a big monkey to snakes, or to vines, but there were snakes on vines.
No, the vines were the snakes.
Okay. So, sorry, sometimes I have to keep on track because I don't know where we're at. So he goes through this maze and he picks the wrong area to go to, and there's vines coming down, but it turns out they were snakes, and so the monkey has to pick another path. Because there's no way.
There was a monster right there.
Oh, and the other path, but there's door 3, right?
No, but there was a monster in front of him and behind him.
Oh, so he's trapped. How's he gonna get out?
He has to beat the monster. But luckily, there was a laser gun.
Oh, okay. So the laser gun actually popped up out of the floor and went, but the monkey only had like 2 seconds to grab it. Otherwise, it was gonna go disappear, and he's not gonna be able to defeat the monster, right? So the laser gun goes, and he grabs it like this, right? Like this. It's kind of like a Nerf laser gun. And one of them is green, and the other Nerf blaster is blue. And so he's like, well, which one do I pick? There's 2 monsters. Which one do I pick? I don't know. But remember, he has 2 monsters, so he has to use them both anyways. But he's like, well, I'm going to choose the blue one first. And he gets it, and he shoots the first monster in front of him. I said blue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that monster turns into water. And he just goes, okay. And then he's like, all right, the monster turned into water. And then he shoots the red one at the other monster behind him. But that monster turned into fire and it started chasing the monkey. Luckily, the path was clear because he turned one of the monsters into water, right? So he starts running. He's like, and he's looking for more like Nerf darts, and he can't find any. So he's just like, and he's trying to do some parkour, crazy parkour, and jump off all the walls and get around, run away from the monster. And by this time, the monster, he's like just on fire and angry, and you can see big old fire boogers coming out of his nose and just sliming all over the walls. It was pretty gross. Go.
And then 16 monsters appeared in front of him. And he got the water laser gun and shot all of them. Which Bob ran through the water wall. And then the fire was like, the monster was like, into the wall. And all the way out the other side. So it shrunk down in the wall, but it came back alive on the other side. Roger.
So the monster keeps on coming back?
There's only one way to defeat him.
We already
By
defeated him
putting
with
milk
water.
on him.
Where are we going to get milk?
One of them has a cow in it that you
was
can...
a hidden passage
No.
that Bob didn't know about, and there was a cow in it. And he had to ask the cow for milk, and this cow wasn't a more normal cow. This cow, sit up straight, dude, sit up straight so they can see you. This cow wasn't a normal cow. He I don't know, he could walk and talk, kind of like a human.
He can walk and talk, but he had red eyes, and he was just a pink cow.
He was a pink cow
with yellow stripes.
Strawberry milk.
No, with yellow stripes.
With yellow stripes and strawberry milk.
No,
His name? Okay. His name?
George.
Was Peter.
His name was George.
His name was Peter.
I want his name to be George.
Fine. His name was Peter George. He was
I want him to be
this
George.
is funny. He was a pink cow with yellow stripes named Peter George. Okay? Sorry about that. And so anyways, Bob went to go ask Peter George for some milk. And the cow was like, well, which kind do you want? And he opened the fridge and it was like, oh. Because he had chocolate, he had strawberry, he had banana milk, he had all kinds of just crazy milk, 2%, you name it. Every single kind of milk you could imagine. And he also had a big old huge pantry full of cereal, like every kind of cereal you could think of, right? Every single kind. And so Bob's like, well, I'm kind of hungry. Think I can grab a bowl? And Peter George said, absolutely. So Bob, he eats a big old soup, and then he gets his milk. He's like, well, how am I going to defeat this monster with just milk? I can't splash it on. He's like, here, take my water gun. And then Peter George gives him this big old fat huge water gun and fills it with like a gallon of milk. What?
Yeah, it's a milk gun.
Yeah, it's a milk gun, but they put water in it. It's a water gun, but they put milk in it. And then, so he gets the water gun filled with this milk and go.
And then whenever they come back, they're like, beat this monster. And they're spraying the eye, and the monster's like, and then he just dies. And then George takes the second path. Your turn.
And it turns out that path was the right path all the way.